want to learn how to stop attaching to everyone you ever talk to, even for the people you talk to 2 days, a week, a day, a few hours, write video. You have to recognize and accept reality, and you have to accept the situation without denying it or idolizing it. So don't try to make excuses for the person. They didn't text you back, they didn't call you, they didn't, I don't know, do something that they promised you they would do. Don't make excuses for them. Don't be like, oh, they told me that they work a lot and study a lot, and on weekends they go visit their family, so they don't have much time, so I'm gonna just wait until Sunday when he's gonna be on a train and hope he'll text me. Girl, you are hoping, you're waiting for the guy to text you once a week when he's literally stuck on a train and has nothing else better to do. He's gonna view you like he's entertainment. He's not gonna take you seriously. He'll think that you have no life because he can text you whenever he wants, and you're like, oh yeah, I want to talk to you. Of course I'm free. For you, yes, of course I'm free. No. Honestly, I was like that in the past. I mean, just no, please, no. You have to know your own worth. So just stop putting on the pink glasses, stop idolizing everything, stop doing that. If they start acting hot and cold, if they reply to you in a day, 2 or even 3, it takes them 3 days to reply to you, even 24 hours. Like, where are you working at? Army? Are you in army? Are you at war right now? That you can text me? Oh, you studied. Oh, you fell asleep. Oh, you played a video game. Great, thank you. I'm not gonna tolerate that. No. When people act with you hot and cold and don't reply to you for several hours, for several days, they are not interested in you. Why would you make someone a priority when they don't even consider you as an option? You clinging to them stops you, blocks you from finding that person for whom you're going to be an only choice and not an option. So just stop whatever situationship you have, whatever, I don't know, thing you have with him or her. If they don't give the same energy you do, just stop that. You're not for everyone. Not everyone's gonna fit you. Don't try to fit everyone, so just walk away. They don't meet your standards, walk away. We're gonna get into that later. Literally, walk away. What are you waiting for? You also have to accept that person might not meet your standards, meet your priorities, meet your view on world. Stop trying to fit everyone. Stop trying to make people feel comfortable. Everyone feel comfortable around you just because you're lowering your standards, lowering your priorities for them. You also make them feel empowering, and therefore you make yourself less powerful because of that. And also, if someone doesn't respect your boundaries, emotional, physical, sexual, what other red flag do you want? What other red flag do you need to just walk away? If that doesn't stop you, if them not appreciating and not understanding and not respecting your boundaries doesn't stop you from talking to them, to spending time with them, you clicked on the right video, because I had the same problem about boundaries. You have to maintain and set your boundaries. It's the same thing as goals. If you want to achieve something, you have to write it on a clean sheet of paper or write it down and break it down so you have a clear vision of that. Same goes with boundaries. If you are not comfortable with something, you'll never know what are you not comfortable with, where do you stand, what are your standards. If you're not gonna write them down, you have to sit down and think about it. Where are you comfortable? What makes you uncomfortable? What do you have to bring to the table? What do you want the person you want to be with have to bring to the table? Most people, I see most people make mistake. They write this like long list with qualities and like stuff they don't even meet. Like, oh, I want him to work out. I want him to eat healthy. I want him to do that and that. Girl, if you're writing these steps and you're not even doing it, like you're not working out, you're not taking care of yourself, what makes you think that you're gonna find someone who does all these things and they want to be with you? I'm not saying that you are not worthy of them. If you're neglecting your boundaries, you are neglecting your inner peace, and we do not want to do that. That's the era when we're in peace. Like, they don't like me, I'm gonna walk away. They don't tolerate what I said, great. They don't meet my standards, thank you for not wasting my time and telling me this and showing me this right away. You have to clearly set your boundaries, understand your boundaries, and communicate them. If you just set your boundaries and like never talk to anyone about it, like, I don't like this, but I'm not gonna say anything, because why? It's your life, it's your boundaries. Just say them. People cannot read minds. I see that with so many people, even myself. I would just have boundaries that I would not communicate. I'm like, They should know that. They should feel that. They know me long enough. They should know that. They don't. They do not read your minds. You have to communicate that. That's the problem. People do not communicate. So start doing that. So be consistent. Know your boundaries and do not settle for breadcrumbs. Also, never lower your boundaries or standards for anyone else. They don't meet them? Great. Thank you for not wasting my time. Thank you for valuing my time, so I can move on and find another person who does. Just resist the temptation to lower your standards, to lower your boundaries, so people will feel comfortable or even empowered. And you have to recognize that lowering your standards actually prevents you from personal growth. You also have to prioritize self-care, whatever that is to you. If it's like skincare, or like enjoying time along with a book, with a tea, or going to the movies, but it's like self-care. Blocking that person could be a self-care too. If it gives you peace, do it. Focus on your well-being and activities that bring you joy, that help you work on yourself. Gym, like any other physical activity, skincare, reading a book, watching a movie you wanted to watch a long time ago. Do that. Don't be afraid to do those activities alone, and going on the self-dates alone, going to the cinema alone. It is so scary at first, but man, it's so beneficial. It's so beneficial when you can just like, oh, there's this concert, no one can go, or I have no one to go with me. I can go by myself. I don't feel embarrassed. I don't feel embarrassed going by myself there. I don't feel like I'm pathetic or worthless just because I'm there alone. We're so afraid what people think of us when they see us in a cinema alone, or in a restaurant alone. We think they pay so much attention to us when they don't. And even if they do, you give the control to people and take away the control from yourself. To stop getting so quickly attached to people, you have to learn how to be by yourself, and you have to learn that if they're gonna leave me tomorrow, I'm gonna be okay, because I have my life. I have my life separate from them, and I'm gonna be okay. I'm gonna be fine. It's not gonna bother me. It's not going to bother me. That's why you have to have a routine, your day, your daily activities, all of that. I'm not saying it should be every day like perfect. I don't even have that. I just wake up and I'm like, oh, I need to go to the gym. I need to film video. I need to write outlines for the next video. I have to do that. And whenever someone texts me or starts talking to a new person, I'm like, maybe that's crazy, but I have a standard list. If you want to talk to me, you have to do these things. And whenever someone texts me, I'm like, if you do these things, please don't text me back. Let's value each other's time. And like, because if you do any of those things, we won't have anything in common. To most people I sent this list to most guys, they're like, are you okay? Did someone hurt you? And I'm like, yeah, someone hurt me. Someone hurt me and wasted a lot of my time. And I decided not to do that. Some people might think it is excessive, like that is too much. I don't care. Whenever I see them read the message and not reply to me, I feel so freely. I'm like, thank you for not wasting my time. Thank you for giving me the time to do my things, to watch a movie, go out with the friends that I actually like and know. I'm like, thank you for not wasting my time. I think everyone have to have this like standard list. Like if you gonna do any of these things, don't text me. Just don't waste my time. And I'm not saying like if you do any of these things, you are bad or not worthy talking to me. No, we're not gonna have anything to talk to. We won't have any common things to talk to. We won't have the same views on the world, and that would be just a waste of time. You also have to shift your perspective, because you have to understand that that person in your life, the amount of people in your life, doesn't define your words, doesn't define how pretty, attractive, fun, outgoing you are, how amazing person you are, or someone else's approval, someone else's praise, or someone else's recognition of you. It does not. Your opinion is the only one that matters. The next one is seek the closure within yourself. I think, in my opinion, having a closure and closure itself is overrated. It's so overrated, and I'm gonna explain why with the personal situation I have for my life. I was talking to this guy, he was a situationship, and I was like, oh my god, he was so great. But he was giving me mixed signals. He was like hot and cold, love bombing me, not mature guy for a relationship or a situationship for that matter. And so we stopped talking. I said to him that I wanted to stop talking and I wish him well in life, and he started attacking me like, how can you do that? I said you would be in my life. I said we would do it together. So what? I don't have time right now. And his behavior screamed, stop talking to me, block me, I don't want to talk to you. His behavior screamed that. But his words, he would tell the most amazing words. Like, I don't know where he learned that. He would actually do the things he said he would. That would be an amazing guy. That would be such an amazing guy, guys. That would be a dream man. But he only said things. He said, I call you, I'll text you. He never did. We schedule something. We never did. And I was like, I'm fed up with this. Okay. And then days passed by and I'm like, I need a closure on this. I need to understand why. And my behavior in my head, it was because I spent so much time with him that I need to know why, when did it all happen? And in my head, I had this reason for why I need him to tell me what happened, for him to explain himself. And for the guy, like, he explaining himself, he would just like, he'd tell me, I miss you so much, I'm just so busy, I love to do that, I love to do that. I'm like, oh my god, it sounds so amazing, it sounds so amazing. I'm gonna continue talking to him, I'm gonna give you second chance. And then I give him third chance and fourth chance, and I'm like, nothing changed. At the beginning, yes it did, but then even after like third chance I gave him, nothing changed at the beginning. Nothing at all. And I'm like, yeah, I'm done with that. And he started making myself feel bad for breaking up with him. So that's why, in my opinion, closure is overrated. Because when someone gives you closure, you have this closure they gave you, okay, and then you go a few days, 7 days, like a week, and you trying to break the closure to pieces, and then in this piece you need another closure, and you'll be like, oh, I need another closure, and you don't stop talking to them. And the whole point of healing and moving on and letting go is to not talk to them. Before the internet, people broke up, they didn't talk to that person, they didn't check up on him, they didn't like, how are you doing? How is your dogs? They just broke up and they like went with their lives. Right now, we broke up and like unfollowing someone, it's considers to be like, why would you do that? Blocking someone considers like, you are not stable or whatever? Like, why are you blocking them? If it's gonna help you heal, move on, if it's gonna help your mental health, just blocking them, do it. Digitally, physically, emotionally, even, I don't know, just block them. Block their social media, because it's hard to move on itself and to move on while you see how happy they are moving on, how like what they do while they're moving on. That is not beneficial for you. It's not beneficial for you. So stop doing that, please. If you want to, if it helps you, block them or just mute them or unfollow them, but do what helps you. You're not blocking them because you hate them. You're blocking them because it's gonna help you move on. Focus on your dreams and goals and not your boyfriend situationship or whatever. If you want to follow something, follow your dream, never boyfriend. The next one is just let go of jealousy. Just let go of jealousy. If you see your ex's current girlfriend being happy, posting these stories like, oh, he gives me that and I'm so happy. Remember that there's a reason why you guys broke up. If he didn't give you flowers, he won't give her flowers. And if he was neglecting you and not respecting your boundaries, he will neglect her and not respect her boundaries. So what you see on social media might not be even true. If they healed from that, if your ex actually grown up, matured, that's great for them. But in most cases they don't, and their girlfriend or boyfriend, new like situationship, new partner, they're just pretending. They pretended to be happy like you did, and just let go of jealousy. That person wasn't for you, so what are you hanging on to? Memories? That's fine. Believe actions over words. Yes, oh my god, men love to talk. The woman probably also. If person is not serious about you, they're gonna talk so much, they're gonna tell you the most amazing things. They're gonna tell you, oh, I'm gonna do that, we're gonna schedule that. When there's time for action, do they actually do that? Nope. So believe action over words. You're gonna do all these steps. It's gonna be so much easier for you not to detach to people. Detachment and learning how to not detach. And also, the important thing to remember is whenever you feel attached to a person, it's mostly your brain chemicals playing tricks on you. Detachment itself and not attaching to someone, it's difficult and a long process. But you need to find yourself, you need to do all these things and be patient, and everything's gonna work out. So I hope this video helped you. I hope this video was informative to you. Last week I did a video on why, how, and when we attach to people. So if you like this video, you might like that one. So be free to check that out. And also have a great day. I love you all, and bye.